Hey everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to do our Oscar predictions for you. It's a hard year. It's a hard year.
Agonizing.
Usually it's like, we know who's going to win Best Picture, right? And this year, we don't.
I don't.
No. And so we're going to give you our best guess. We've seen every single film that is
We've
nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
And so we know from our opinion. And we're going to do what we think / and then what we want.
Right.
Because we're putting it out there in the universe. Oscar voters, I know it's too late to vote now. Voting's closed, but you should have listened to us already. You should have known. All right, let's start with original screenplay.
Okay. Who do you think?
I think...
He doesn't even want to commit to that.
I think 3 Billboards is probably going to win.
Ew.
I know. And I think The Shape of Water should win. Because I love that idea of who's the real monster, who's the good guy.
Yeah.
And I love Guillermo del Toro's writing in general.
Well, I think Get Out.
Which is a good guess. I think that is. Those are my 2 I was going between.
Yeah, I think Get Out's going to win. And I want it to win.
Okay, good.
So, I'm good with that.
Adapted screenplay is easy to pick. I think Call Me By Your Name is easily going to win. Once I write it out once, then I'm just going to put abbreviations because they're long names.
They're long names.
And it does have a good screenplay, so that's fine. But I think I'd want Molly's Game to win. Just I really enjoyed that movie. So I would pick Molly's Game for what I would want to win.
I also think Call Me By Your Name is going to win. And I'm okay with it winning.
Yeah, it is a good screenplay for sure. I just think I like Molly's Game.
No, I'm okay with that. I want them to win. I like Molly's Game, but I like all of these movies.
And I think Blade Runner is going to win visual effects. And that's what I think should win.
I think War of the Planet of the Apes. War of the Planet of the Apes. Wopada. But I want Star Wars to win. Because Star Wars.
I think people are tired of giving Star Wars Oscars for stuff like that because it's like...
I'm sure they are, but that doesn't mean they don't deserve it.
That's true.
It's a good movie.
It's actually... I think
the effects, you can't beat the effects in a Star Wars movie.
I think they get... Yeah. I think they're just as good, though, in Blade Runner and Guardians of the Galaxy and Kong. I like the actual stuff in Kong. I think that's a hard category because they're all really good.
Because it's all really good. Blade Runner especially.
Yeah, Blade Runner, that's what I think is... I think they're going to start liking it. Sound mixing, which Des I know a lot about.
We don't know.
I think Dunkirk is going to win, and I think Dunkirk should win. So that's
that's how I feel about it,
what I'm doing, too. I think they're going to get some technical awards because they're not going to win the bigger awards.
Yeah,
and I think that's okay.
Just slide this over
and so bit. I think sound editing, I think no one voting for the Oscars except like the sound people know the difference between the two.
Yeah,
so I think Dunkirk will also win this, and I think it also should win this.
Yeah, I think it will win this. I want Baby Driver to win this. Because the editing, the way they cut that movie.
Well, that's not this. That's film editing. That's film editing.
Well, this
is just the sound.
The sound is very good in Baby Driver. The sound is the important part in Baby Driver.
Well, the editing of Baby Driver, I think, is amazing. The film editing. Not, well, I don't know what sound.
I'm giving it in sound editing.
Live action short, I think DeKalb Elementary is going to win.
Yeah.
And that's what I think should win, too.
I agree.
Such a good short about school shootings. It's edge of your seat the whole, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. And it has a happy ending, actually.
Well, don't spoil it.
Well, maybe I don't like people.
Because you're all going to go see it.
Maybe I don't like people at the school, and so it's happy because they're all home. I think Dear Basketball is going to win animated short. Because I think they're going to want to get Kobe Bryant up there to accept an Oscar. That's why.
That's probably true.
But I think Lou should win because I love Lou.
I agree completely with both of those things.
Lou, if you didn't cry in Lou,
my gosh.
come on, people.
Lou killed me.
That's Pixar at its best.
Oh,
Production design, I think Blade Runner's going to win. I'm telling you, I'm feeling a Blade Runner thing coming on. But I think Shape of Water should win. Because I felt like one of the biggest things that I loved about Shape of Water is like you felt I was there. Like,
Yeah, it was
You
so distinctive.
Yeah.
I think it should win and gonna
yay!
win.
Maybe it will.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Song. This is a hard category, I think, because I think Remember Me is going to win from Coco. I really want Stand Up for Something from Marshall to win. I love that song. And I love Diane Warren's been nominated 9 times for Oscar, never won. I think she's a great songwriter, so
Yeah.
give it that.
I also think Remember Me is gonna win, but I want This Is Me to win.
This to me?
This to me. This, oh man.
It's okay.
This is me.
And maybe they liked it. They won last year, right, for La La Land. So maybe
right.
they'll win
Those
again
writers.
for this movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe people feel like, didn't we just
We
vote for
just
them
had
last year?
them, yeah.
So you never know which way people are going to think.
Right.
And score, I think The Shape of Water is going to win, and I think The Shape of Water should win. I walked out of that movie loving everything about it. It's my favorite movie of the year. But I thought the score was so good.
Because John Williams.
Let me tell you about this, though.
I know.
This score is not... I
I
heard an article saying,
I know.
should it be nominated in literally the title of the category is original score. Like, is it that original? Because so much of it's been reused.
But that's what makes it good. I'm searching.
No, I know. I can do it.
I'm searching,
But I think
it's moving.
I thought this was beautiful. I know a
I
lot of
think
people
it'll
like.
win. I think it will win.
A lot of people like Phantom's Threads. It was too strong for me. The whole time I was like into the movie, and then the score would come like, whoa. It's supposed to like add to it, not make me like, what the heck is happening right now? Makeup. I think Darkest Hour is going to win, and I think it should win. I think anything if that movie should win is makeup, for goodness sake.
You could not tell that he wasn't him. You could not see Gary
If
Oldman
Victoria
in
and
there.
Abdul wins Best Makeup, we've got a big problem here.
It's not.
It's going to be Suicide Squad all over again. And I think A Fantastic Woman is going to win Best Foreign Language Film, just for the subject matter and it being revolutionary in that country, in Chile. But I like The Insult the best of all those films.
I agree. I think that's going to win. But I think The Insult should win.
And can I say something real quick about the foreign language category? Last year was one of my favorite categories. We loved A Man Called Uba. We loved The Salesman. There were so many good movies. This year, to me, The Insult was way better than any other movie.
Yeah.
And then A Fantastic Woman was second. And then we hated Loveless.
I
And
hated
A Body and Soul. What the heck is happening in that movie? And then that left, what was The Square, which is too long. That's our problem about that. Sorry about that if you love that movie. Wasn't my thing. Costume. Okay, cute. Film editing. I'm sorry. This is where I think Dunkirk's going to win again. I think Dunkirk's going to win a lot of the technical awards. But this is where I would like Baby Driver to win because I think the editing in Baby Driver is... so good. It is so good. It is so good.
I'm going out of the box here. I do think Dunkirk's going to win, but Tanya. I think the editing contributed in that movie to the pace and what made it, one of the factors that made it so good. Yeah. The acting is absolutely over and above, but the editing really clicks you along.
That's how I feel about Baby Driver.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had edited that movie differently, you could be like,
it's not
this
the same movie. Yeah.
But
right.
that first scene of like,
yeah.
I love this. But I think Dunkirk's gonna win, and it's great editing as well. There's nothing wrong with the movie.
Sure. Documentary.
Too short. I think Edith and Eddie's gonna win.
Oh.
Because I think people are gonna be like, oh, we love old people, and it's Cher. Give Cher another Oscar, I guess.
You don't know it's Cher though until the last second.
But I liked Heroine the best, actually, just because it was about here's this horrible subject, but it was actually uplifting because it's about these people who are trying to make a difference and they're trying to help and they're trying to do great things.
I think Heaven
is a Traffic Jam.
Yeah,
which is another great one.
Traffic Jam is gonna win, but I also wanted Heroine.
We're like my notes. Yeah. But let me tell you, this is a hard category because they were good.
Yeah, they were. Those were good.
I have no problem with Edith and Eddie, Heroine, Heaven is a Traffic Jam, Knife Skills. They were all good, so I'm happy. And they all have a underlining. Actually, Ethan Eddie has the least uplifting because
That was so. That's the only reason I didn't pick it because it was just like
documentary. I think Faces Places is going to win, and that's what I think should win.
Agree.
It is so good. If you haven't seen Faces
I love that
Places,
movie.
you can't help but like it.
It's
you can't
so
help
good.
but like
it's
it.
so good. These quirky people are hilarious.
Costume. I think Phantom Thread's going to win. That's what everyone's been talking about, the costumes forever. And they were good, but I thought Beauty and the Beast's costumes were fantastic.
Yeah. Phantom Thread. I'm going to stick with Phantom Thread.
I just think, like, the technique and the effort that goes into the amount of costume. The thing about Phantom Thread is those costumes are good, but it's like one dress in this scene, one dress in this scene. I think like Beauty and the Beast, it's like, whoa. That dancing scene?
Oh my gosh.
I can't imagine
whoever puts on a production of Beauty and the Beast, the costuming is the biggest key. Is the biggest key part of it.
It is. Especially in a movie like that where it's like, we already know what the costume should look like.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the animated version. Animated feature, I think Coco is going to win. I think Coco should win.
I agree.
If you don't vote for Coco. And cinematography, I think Blade Runner is going to win again here. It's been winning every cinematography award that you can possibly get.
Wow.
And I think it should win.
I agree.
I wouldn't be sad if you wanted to give it to Shape of Water because I wanted to win everything I can, but I understand. I think here, supporting actor. Here we go to the acting stuff. Here's where Des and I agree with nothing that's happening.
Yes.
I think Sam Rockwell is going to win. He would not be my first, second, third, or fourth choice. But Willem with an underline. He's so good in Florida Project. Oh my gosh, Willem. Please, people, you couldn't have watched that movie and not loved him so much. And actually, I would say as much as I didn't like, it's not that I hated Three Billboards, it's just I don't understand why everyone loves it as much as they do.
Yeah.
I liked Woody Harrelson so much
better, yes.
I mean, Sam Rockwell does a great job. He's not bad, for sure.
He has more screen time, and his character does,
But Woody Harrelson, I thought was fantastic in that movie.
Yeah, he was really
I also liked Richard Jenkins from Shape of Water as well, too, as her neighbor and friend.
Yeah.
And Christopher Plummer in All the Money in the World.
So good.
That's all we have to say.
They got nominated. That's all they get.
Supporting actress, I think Allison Janney is going to win. 2 wins? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted Laurie Metcalf to win. Because I love her and because she's so good in Lady Work. Not that Allison Janney's not good. She also is very good.
She is really good.
So are a lot of these ladies. Mary J. Blige in Mudbound and Octavia Spencer. She's fine and she's played the same character in Shape of Water. She always is. But Leslie Manville in Phantom Thread. She's good. Yeah. She's real good. She has no chance of winning, but she was good. She was
really good.
Actor. Okay. I think this is a lock for Gary Oldman to win.
Right. Yeah.
And this year is about who the actors like. It's not about their role. Like they love Frances McDormand and they love Gary Oldman and they love them. But I wanted Daniel Kaluuya to win because I thought I was rethinking about Get Out and watching parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you don't have a good enough actor in that role, everything falls apart. And that scene where he's like tied up and he starts to cry, I was like, oh no, Daniel, yes,
yeah, he was in.
Here's the issue. Here's what's not fair for Denzel, is that Denzel is such a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, he's competing against himself.
Yeah, that it's like we love Denzel, and everyone does. And
really
it's
good
like
in
Meryl.
Movie too,
Meryl, the same thing. You're like, well, Meryl's great. But in that case, you're trying to get tired of like, yeah, we've already given Denzel 2 Oscars, and Meryl has 3 Oscars. And so it's like,
okay, you're still great.
Yeah, you're still great.
Yeah.
Then here's your nomination, right?
I think Gary Oldman's gonna win, but I want to.
I would have been happy with that too.
To win. Mm-hmm. He is. Oh man, he's killer in that movie.
Either of these ways.
Yeah.
This would be a cool surprise, I think. And I think it depends. I think Get Out could start change.
Seep in.
We could be wrong on every single thing except
adapted screenplay.
and maybe animated feature. We got those two locked in.
Yeah.
Because who knows?
Best actress.
The actress. Okay, I think Frances McDormand is going to win. But if you saw Sally Hawkins in Shape of Water, the woman doesn't speak because she is mute. And then she has this one musical scene.
Yeah.
There's a scene where she's signing to Richard Jenkins. Like, she's like, well, he's not even human. And she signs to him like, and if we don't do anything, we're not either. Yeah. And just her tears well up in her eyes. Like, whoa, Sally. And here, how about Frances already has an Oscar too, right?
I do not get
Sally's
why everyone is so head over heels for Frances in this movie.
I don't get it either. It's like she's a strong woman. I'm like, well, they're all strong.
Yeah.
Did you see I, Tonya? She's also a strong woman in a different way, right?
That's not the argument to make. I don't know why.
I will say, I'd be super happy with Saoirse Ronan and Lady Bird.
Absolutely.
I'd be shocked but happy with Margot Robbie and I, Tonya as well too. Who gives a... If Sally wasn't in here, I probably would have voted for Margot Robbie in my next sketch. Even though I love Saoirse, I would have voted for her for Brooklyn last year. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Best director, I think Guillermo del Toro is going to win. I think that's who should win.
I agree. Oh, they list it here by movie.
Oh, so Guillermo.
So I'm putting Shape of Water.
Same time.
Yeah.
But I think Guillermo del Toro is going to win. I think if you saw Shape of Water, that is this man's vision and goal, and it's just beautiful. He does a great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Who knows?
Here it comes.
Who knows what's happening right now?
Here's the world we live in. World 1. 3 Billboards wins, which everyone now is expecting because the actors love it. Apparently, they love racists.
The world.
Then
I don't get it.
We live in a second world where Shape of Water wins. We're like, wow, it's so beautiful. All these nominations. It's a great movie. A third world, Get Out says something about the society we live in. And people are like, you know what? I agree with that something.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the 3 worlds
it
we
could
live
go
in.
anyway.
So here's what I'm saying. I'm going to say Shape of Water wins and Shape of Water should win. Done. I put it out there. Oscar voters, you heard it here first.
Well, that's what I say too. So I hope that's the world we live in. Because that's...
But can I tell you how I would not be upset if Get Out won? I could understand.
Not at all.
I'd be happy. I totally get it.
If 3 Billboards wins...
I won't be happy.
I'll be confused.
If Loveless wins Best Foreign Language Film, or 3 Billboards wins Best Picture, Des and I will have a follow-up to this, and our reaction will just be us crying or yelling, depending on how we feel. So let us know what you guys think, where you think you're like, boy, you guys are so off. I can't believe you don't love
Who knows what's
Loveless.
going to happen.
Or whatever. But let us know what you think. This is just what we think. We're hoping last year I was like, Des, we got all these right now. This year I'm like, who the heck knows what's happening? Right? So let us know.
The Oscars are on Sunday, March.
On ABC, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. March 4th, right? 4th is Sunday. Good grief.
Wait,
we didn't even know
today?
Where are we?
Where are we?
Yeah, March 4th. And they're at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, because they'll be live. And so watch and find out with us. See what happens. I think Jimmy Kimmel's going to do a great job, too.
Yeah, he always does.
Hopefully Matt Damon's there for him to make fun of.
I think it's a lock.
Let us know what you guys think. Bye.
Bye.